Weather briefing for Wednesday, the 3rd of January 2018 at 10 UTC. Current weather for airport, Echo. November. Gulf. Mike. Temperature, -3 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew point, -4 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds, northeast at 10 knots. Weather, light snow. Visibility, 6 statute miles. Altimeter, 989 millibars, 29.21 inches. Sky, broken at 700 feet. Overcast at 900 feet.
Okay, let's get set up.
Clearance delivery NAX 247, Terminal 1, Gate 171 with this weather. Request clearance.
FTX Global for
Clearance delivery NAX 247, Terminal 1, Gate 171 with this weather. Request clearance. NAX 247, runway 01 left. Cleared to Echo November Bravo Romeo via Victor Echo Mike India 4 Alpha Translation. Alpha Tango Lima Alpha Papa Identified. Climb to flight level 80. Expect flight level 310 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.05. Squawk 1575. QNH 1002. Cleared to destination airport via Victor Echo Mike India 4 Alpha Translation. Alpha Tango Lima Alpha Papa. Climb and maintain flight level 80. Expecting flight level 310 within 10 minutes. Departure on 126.05. Squawk 1575. NAX 247. NAX 247. Read that correct. Contact ground on 121.67. Roger. 121.67. NAX 247.
Good afternoon, we are 3200, climbing, turning, heading 123.
North of the 776 also, daylight contact, time flight level 9S0.
I'm out for the walk around.
NAX 247, Squawk 1575. Squawk 1575, NAX 247.
Ground, North Shuttle 805 is cleared of the runway, quest taxi to parking.
805, taxi via Bravo 4 Tango Lima Romeo Delta Golf November to gate 172.
via Bravo 4 Tango Lima Romeo Delta Golf November to gate 172, North Shuttle 805.
Ground, Scandinavian 802 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi parking.
SAS 802, taxi via Alpha 4 Kilo Echo Zulu to gate 44.
Via Alpha 4 Kilo Echo Zulu to gate 44. Scandinavian 802.
Level 3271, cancel flight level 250. Lufthansa 3 units. 277 approach, radar contact, transit flight level 190, after 4000 feet, direct Dubai.
737 with Charlie.
After 4000 direct Dubai, Galaxy Delta.
NAX 247, Squawk 1575. Squawk 1575, NAX 247.
Ground 188 is cleared off the runway. Request taxi for parking.
188, taxi via Alpha 3 Mike Golf Echo to gate 3.
Via Alpha 3 Mike Golf Echo to gate 3188.
Hi, here are some water bottles for you. The security and safety check are complete. Are we okay to start boarding?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks. Cleared to board.
5, Manuel Edison, Battle 140.
Delta 3 Yankee X-ray, then reclear to Frankfurt flight with 300, direct Alpha Alpha Lima.
Climb level 300, direct, all aboard.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Number 3 units from Kilo, left heading 270. Channel 456, landing 3000, down to 67.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, that's going to be a standard pushback and start of the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust. planning a flaps 5 takeoff, engine NTIs will be on. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1 I will only conduct a high speed reject in the case of an engine fire or failure, a predictive wind shear warning, or if there is any other condition that makes the aircraft unable or unsafe to take into the air. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake. Apply maximum reverse thrust, verify the extension of the speed brake, and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist and evaluate our options. If you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observed before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedure. We will climb to the MSA and track clear of the local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well. The departure routing will be via the assigned SIT, complying with our published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use NADP1. The current weather poses a threat for our departure. We won't rush any procedures today. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Departure brief complete.
Startup is approved.
Roger. Startup approved. Standard avian 4412. Roger. Startup approved. Standard avian 4412.
FTX Global, radar contact, land to flight level 190. Land level 190.
Grant North Shuttle 751 is clearance of the runway, request exit to parking.
751, taxi via Alpha 3 Mike Golf Echo to gate 14.
Lion Alpha 3 Mike Golf Echo to gate 14. North Shuttle 751.
Left heading 33.
Ground Scandinavian 347 is cleared off the runway, request taxi to parking.
SAS 347, taxi via
Pre-flight
Alpha 4
checklist.
Kilo Echo
Pre-flight
Kilo 1
checklist.
to gate
Oxygen.
Tested
Alpha 4 Kilo
100%.
Echo Kilo
Tested
1 to gate 20,
100%.
Scandinavian
Navigation
347.
transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 193, altimeter 989.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cutoff.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Mind your leg, please. Verify takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Ground 8755, ready to taxi.
8755, taxi via Foxtrot Lima Tango Bravo 1 to runway 01 right.
Via Foxtrot Lima Tango Bravo 1 to runway 01 right, 8755.
Ground Scandinavian 4409er is cleared off the runway, request taxi to parking.
SAS 4409, taxi via Alpha 4 Kilo Echo Kilo 1 to gate 14.
Via Alpha 4 Kilo Echo Kilo 1 to gate 14, Scandinavian 4409er.
Via Foxtrot Lima Tango Bravo 1 to runway 01 right, 8755.
Departure, please step in from the aisle while stowing your cabin baggage or waiting to take your seat to allow other customers board the aircraft behind you. When stowing your hand baggage, please use the space in the overhead lockers for larger items. Smaller items should be stored in the area underneath the seat in front of you. If you are seated in an emergency exit seat, all personal items must be placed in an overhead locker, as the floor area around you must be completely clear for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and all other personal electronic equipment must be switched off now. The use of certain portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, is not permitted during the flight, as they can interfere with the aircraft system. However, devices equipped with flight mode or the equivalent may be used. Flight mode must be selected now before the device is switched off. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard this Boeing 737 from the flight deck.
Ground NAX 247, request startup and pushback. NAX 247, startup and pushback approved. Startup and push approved. NAX 247.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 6.9 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
Locked.
locked. MCP
V2 is 145. Heading 012. Altitude flight level 80.
checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 124. VR is 134. V2 is 145.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Downward time approach, Scandinavian descent right to 100, rotate in 19 right, no speed, and count number 19,
Pushback.
That is correct, and base turn is 1 minute away, that is fine to do.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks, see you up there.
Launching gear. Departure check completed. Bypass bit inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set. Ground 1170, request startup.
1170, startup is approved.
1170. Ground 1170, request taxi.
1170, taxi via Delta Golf Kilo November Alpha 1 to runway 01 left.
Via Delta Golf Kilo November Alpha 1 to runway 01 left. 1170.
Ground North Shuttle 611 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
611, taxi via Alpha 3 Mike Kilo to gate 174.
Via Alpha 3 Mike Kilo to gate 174 North Shuttle 611.
Set parking brakes.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Cabin crew arms lines. Sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2.
Clear to start engine.
Ground Widera 174
High
is
pressure.
cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
174, taxi via Alpha 3 Mike Golf Echo to gate 2.
Via Alpha 3 Mike Golf Echo to gate 2 Widera 174.
Start a cutout.
Start engine 1.
Starting 1.
Undivided attention while the cabin crew point out some of the safety features on board its Boeing 737 next
Oil pressure.
aircraft. On this aircraft there are 8 emergency exits, each of which is clearly marked with a red exit sign. Floor low power markings running along the cabin aisle will illuminate in darkness and guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. There are 4 main doors, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1 right. 2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the center of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, bearing in mind that the nearest usable exit may be behind you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle. Pull firmly on the strap to secure it around your waist, and to open the buckle cover, which should be facing away from you. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure,
Start a cutout.
the oxygen mask will automatically drop from the panel above your head. If this happens,
Engine NDI is coming on.
Leave the flaps up for taxi.
Check.
Scandinavian 257. Request start up for pushback.
SAS 257. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Scandinavian 257.
Your life jacket is under your seat or in the panel above your head. When instructed, remove the cover.
Scandinavian 257. Request taxi.
SAS 257. Taxi via Romeo Juliet Lima Tango Bravo 1 to runway 01 right.
Full right.
Right, Romeo Juliet Lima Tango
Center.
Bravo
Check.
1 to runway 01 right. Scandinavian 257.
Full down. Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on ProATC on NDIs. Engine NDIs is on. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle D10.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Ground NAX 247. Request taxi.
Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Taxi via Kilo Alpha 4 November Alpha 2 Mike Alpha 1 to runway 01 left.
Via Kilo Alpha 4 November Alpha 2 Mike Alpha 1 to runway 01 left. NAX 247.
Via Kilo 2 Kilo Alpha 4 November Alpha 2 Mike Alpha 1 to runway 01 left. Door shuttle 748.
174. Hold your position.
Holding our position. Widera 174.
Continue taxi.
Roger. Widera 174.
Left heading 220, clear RS 100.
The cabin is secure.
Ground, door North Shuttle 273 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Before takeoff, check this.
Flaps. Stabilizer trim.
To gate 14.
Via Alpha 3 November Golf Echo to gate 14 North Shuttle 273.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
NAX247, tower on 118.3.
118.3 NAX247. Tower NAX247 at runway 01 left, ready for takeoff. NAX247, holding position, NAX247.
Flaps 5.
NAX247, line up runway 01 left.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check.
Left, NAX247.
Ready to go.
Approaching 01 left.
NAX247, wind 360 at 0, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 01 left, NAX247.
Set takeoff thrust.
Tower Scandinavian 311 on final, requesting landing runway 01 left.
SAS 311.
Thrust set.
Runway 01 left. QNH 1002.
Cleared to land runway 01 left.
80 knots.
Scandinavian 311.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Bug up.
Bug up.
Departure NAX247.
Bug up is set.
1700 for flight level 80.
NAX247. Radar contact. Continue via the Victor Echo. Mike in US4 Alpha. Transition Alpha Tango Lima Alpha Papa. Departure. Climb to flight level 80.
Cleared via Victor Echo Mike in US4 Alpha Translate. Alpha Tango Lima Alpha Papa. Departure route. Climbing to flight level 80. NAX247.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
NAX247. Climb to flight level 210.
Climbing to flight level 210. NAX247.
Transition 1000 to level.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 079 now.
Check.
NAX247. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310. NAX247. NAX247. Request flight level 270.
NAX247. Climb to flight level 270.
Climbing to flight level 270. NAX247.
Happy to release the cabin.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Yes.
Check. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Yes.
Check.
Tune the nerves.
Roger. Set.
Control 118.875. 18.875.
contact Oslo on 120.72.
120.72 NAX 247. Oslo NAX 247 with you passing flight level 150 for flight level 270.
NAX 247 identified. SAS 257. Expedite climb to flight level 220.
Expedite climb to flight level 220. Scandinavian 257.
(1000 to level).
Maintaining flight level 269 on standard.
Checked.
You have control?
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flap 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 3000 feet. Decision altitude is 384 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We will be arriving at a gate. No APU required, we will be using the GPU and air conditioning card after shutdown. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Approach brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
NAX 247, descend to flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240, NAX 247.
NAX 247, descend to flight
Ladies and
level
gentlemen, it's your captain speaking again.
To flight level
We are just about to reach our top of descent, so therefore I would like you to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Once again, thank you very much for choosing our airline, and we hope to see you again on board one of our aircraft soon. Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 200 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 143. Minimums 384 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Scandinavian 257.
NAX 247, cleared via the Upper Echo, Sierra Uniform 3 November. Arrival
Cleared via the Upper Echo Sierra Uniform 3 November. Arrival route NAX 247.
NAX 247, contact I on 124.7.
124.7 NAX 247. RNAX 247 with you passing flight level 210 for flight level 160.
NAX 247 identified.
Continuous flight. Roger. NAX 247.
SAS 257, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Scandinavian 257.
NAX 247, descend to flight level 110.
Descending to flight level 110.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
247.
SAS 257, descend to flight level 190.
Descending to flight level 190, Scandinavian 257.
NAX247 continues via the Arabic route. Via the Arabic route, NAX247. SAS257, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, Scandinavian 257.
NAX247, descend to 8,000 QNH 1002, descending to 8,000 NAX247. NAX247, descend to 8,000, contact approach control on 121.0, descending to 8,000, 121.0, NAX247. Approach
Set altimeters please.
989 set, passing altitude 12,100 now.
Check.
Expect ILS whiskey
Approach checklist.
Altimeters
987.
987, approach checklist complete.
ILS whiskey approach runway 17, translation Golf India Lima Victor Alpha NAX247. NAX247, descend to 6,000 QNH 1002, speed 2220, descending to 6,000, speed 2220 knots, NAX247. SAS257, descend to flight level 130.
Descending to flight level 130, Scandinavian 257.
ProATC X, contact Oslo Control on 120.37, så lang. 120.37, så lang videre, Ford.
Transition.
Control 118.875. 18.875.
The cabin is secure.
NAX247, descend to 3 knots, descending to 3 knots, NAX247.
Ensuring seatbelts are securely fastened, your tray tables are stowed, armrests are down, and window blinds are open. Please ensure your cabin baggage is stowed securely. All portable electronic devices must be confirmed in the flight safe or airplane mode. Laptop computers and larger portable electronic devices must now be switched off and stowed away securely. In order to comply with safety regulations, the cabin crew will now complete the final check of the cabin. If you have any used service items that you may have accumulated during the flight are ready for collection. Thank you.
5,000.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
NAX 247, final approach speed, descent to 3000, cleared. ILS Whiskey, approach, runway 17, reducing to final approach speed, descending to 3000, cleared. ILS Whiskey, approach, runway 17.
Flaps 5.
NAX 247.
Cabin crew seats for landing. Cabin is seated.
to
1,000 to level.
Gear down. Flaps 50.
We are above the flap speed.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Runway 17. NAX 247, clear to land, runway 17. Final approach speed.
Final approach fix 8 checked. Missed approach altitude set.
Final approach speed. NAX 247.
Flaps 30.
We are above the flap speed.
2500.
Runway.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap 30, green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Cleared.
Checked. Stable.
Approaching 17.
Landing.
Checked.
Contact Oslo Control on 120.37 så langt. 120.37 så langt videre for.
Speed brake up. Reverses none. Outer brake disarmed. 60 knots.
1.85, 121.85, and AX 247.
I'm looking for 780 on platform on Tuesday.
Okay to clean up.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination.
Master caution, anti-ice.
Check.
NAX ENGM. Taxi via Echo to Terminal 1 Gate 28. Via Echo to Terminal 1 Gate 28 and
Collect all your personal belongings by checking the overhead lockers and the seat buckets in front of you. Please be extra careful when opening overhead lockers, as cabin baggage may have moved during the flight, could fall out of storage during. Smoking is not permitted until you leave the terminal building, and you are also reminded that smoking is illegal on the ramp. Before your next flight with us, have a look at the website where you will find the best deals on flights, car hire, hotels and travel insurance. Once again, thank you for flying with us today. It has been a pleasure to have you on board, and we look forward to welcoming you on board another one of our services in the very near future.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed, APU on the bus. We are not at 3 minutes yet. Three minutes.